Elena Voss stares out the floor-to-ceiling windows of her sleek Manhattan penthouse, the city lights twinkling like distant stars below, but her mind races through a storm of betrayal that no skyline can calm. Marcus, my husband of 15 years, the man I transformed from a struggling coder into a tech billionaire, now chooses his 20-something mistress over our son Liam, who battles a rare illness that demands every ounce of parental devotion. I built Vostek from a garage startup into a $50 billion AI empire, coding late nights while Marcus charmed investors, but he repays me by sneaking off to lavish her with the fruits of our labor. The whispers start months ago: late-night texts, unexplained trips to Paris, the scent of unfamiliar perfume on his collars, but I dismiss them as stress from our latest merger. Now, evidence mounts like a digital avalanche. Hacked emails revealing his affair with Sophia Grant, a social media influencer half his age, promising her a life of luxury if she helps him hide assets from me. Liam, our 10-year-old with congenital heart issues, asks why daddy misses his doctor's appointments, his innocent eyes piercing my soul as I force a smile and say, he's just busy building the future. But the future Marcus builds excludes us. He prioritizes champagne toasts with Sophia and private jets over hospital vigils with our boy. I discover the ultimate stab when I overhear his call. Sophia, once the divorce finalizes, we'll start fresh, no baggage, no sick kid holding us back. Those words ignite a fire in me, turning grief into calculated fury. I, Elena, the architect of his success, now plot a revenge that will strip him bare. Using every tool in my arsenal, from forensic accountants tracing hidden crypto wallets to AI algorithms exposing his lies on social media. The world watches billionaire couples crumble in 2025 with trends like deepfake scandals and viral TikTok exposes dominating headlines, as seen in recent cases where scorned spouses like the ex-wife of that Silicon Valley mogul who leaked boardroom secrets leading to a stock plunge. I analyze data from public records, ex-posts buzzing about similar betrayals, users sharing stories of husbands ditching families for mistresses, only to face public shaming, and current divorce trends, showing women reclaiming empires through prenup loopholes and digital forensics. Marcus underestimates me. He forgets I coded the security systems guarding our fortune. As I sip my coffee, black and bitter like my resolve, I activate my plan's first phase, gathering allies in the shadows of Wall Street. The clock ticks toward midnight, and Liam sleeps soundly in his room, unaware of the war won wage for him. Marcus lounges in his office across town, probably toasting with Sophia, oblivious that I've already infiltrated his private server, downloading terabytes of incriminating data. The revenge unfolds layer by layer, suspense building like a thriller novel, each revelation poised to hook viewers deeper into this tale of empowerment. I recall how we met Marcus, a charming but broke entrepreneur, at a 2010 tech conference, pitching ideas that went nowhere until I joined, my algorithms turning his visions into reality. We marry in a whirlwind. Liam arrives amid the chaos of our first funding round, his tiny cries echoing in our cramped apartment as I nursed him while debugging code. Success explodes. Vostek's AI platforms revolutionize healthcare, ironically aiding treatments like Liam's, raking in billions as stocks soar. But power corrupts. Marcus grows distant, entouraged by yes-men and temptresses. Sophia enters the picture last year, her Instagram filled with sponsored posts that suspiciously align with our company's ad campaigns. Did he funnel money her way? I dig deeper, cross-referencing her geotags with his travel logs, patterns emerging like code compiling. Current trends in 2025 highlight how affairs among the elite often involve influencers, with X threads exploding over leaked DMs, much like that recent scandal where a CEO's mistress exposed him for tax evasion. I consult discreetly with lawyers specializing in high-net-worth divorces, their stats showing 60% of billionaire splits involve infidelity, per recent Forbes reports. Liam's condition worsens slightly. A skipped medication reminder from Marcus sends him to the ON. My anger crystallizes. I vow no more. The mistress won't inherit what I built. Phase 1 activates. I contact an ethical hacker friend from MIT days, feeding him Marcus's patterns. He uncovers offshore accounts in the Caymans, funneled through shell companies named after Sophia's birth date. Sloppy, arrogant. The data streams in gigabytes of proof that will dismantle his facade. Meanwhile, I maintain the perfect wife act, cooking dinners he barely touches, attending galas where whispers of his indiscretions circulate. At one event, Sophia appears as a guest, her hand grazing his arm, and I smile through gritted teeth, phone recording every glance. Viewers, stay tuned, this is just the setup. The real twists come when I strike back. Marcus texts me now, late meeting, don't wait up. Little does he know, I'm wide awake, plotting. The city hums below, alive with possibilities, and I feel the power shift. Liam stirs in his sleep, murmuring mummy, and it steals me. Revenge isn't petty, it's justice in a world where men like Marcus discard families like outdated software. I upgrade now, transforming pain into precision. The board knows nothing yet, but soon they'll see the true founder rise. Sophia posts a cryptic story on Instagram, champagne glasses clinking, tagged in a location matching Marcus's hotel. I screenshot it, adding to my dossier. Trends show revenge stories going viral on YouTube, with channels amassing millions. Dawn breaks over Manhattan, casting a golden hue on the skyscrapers as Alina Voss sips her morning espresso, the bitter taste mirroring the resolve hardening in her veins. Marcus stumbles in from his late meeting, eyes bloodshot, tie askew, but I play the oblivious wife, handing him a plate of eggs with a kiss on the cheek that hides my contempt. Liam bounces into the kitchen, his small frame full of energy, despite the shadows under his eyes from last night's restless sleep, chattering about school while I nod, my mind mapping the day's strikes. The news feeds buzz with 2025's latest infidelity scandals headlines screaming about Andy Byron's Coldplay concert kisscam fiasco, where his public smooch with a subordinate sparked a divorce war, his wife poised to claim half his empire amid viral outrage. I scroll through X threads exploding with stories like Peter Goodwin's affair with the family nanny dumping his wife on Christmas Day, users raging in latest mode about how billionaires discard families, one post from @Sky News Source detailing the bombshell court papers that mirror my own gathering evidence. Trends show high net worth divorces spiking, with infidelity cited in 60% of cases per divorce. Calm data, financial cheating blowing up relationships as Yahoo reports, where hidden assets like Marcus's Cayman accounts become battlegrounds. I analyze these sources. Forbes on unrealistic expectations leading to splits, family LLB's surprising trends where cheating erodes trust, irreversibly fueling my strategy. Knowing my revenge aligns with the viral wave of empowered women sharing comebacks on platforms like Viral Revenge YouTube channel, where stories of betrayed wives turning tables rack up millions of views. Phase 2 launches. I meet my lawyer Victoria Hale in a discreet midtown cafe, her sharp suit and sharper mind dissecting the prenup I foolishly signed, but she spots loopholes widened by Marcus's infidelity clause, inspired by 2025's rising use of such protections as LinkedIn posts from financial advisors like Chad Rick's highlight. We pore over the downloaded data meals, gushing to Sophia about diverting Vostek funds to her influencer gigs, receipts for jewelry matching her Instagram posts, and Victoria grins. This is gold. In high net worth cases, per Milstein Siegel's insights, affairs can sway asset division if they expose kids to harm, like skipping Liam's appointments. My heart pounds as I authorize her to file preliminary motions, keeping it under wraps until the hammer falls. Meanwhile, Marcus heads to the office, oblivious, probably texting Sophia about their next rendezvous. But I've installed trackers on his devices, courtesy of my hacker ally, pinging locations that sync with her tags. Current YouTube trends explode, with channels like Dio Revenge cheating stories, narrating tales of CEOs caught in affairs, viewers hooked on the drama of public shaming and financial ruin. Much like the extreme stories of revenge series that details nuclear comebacks, I draw from these, envisioning my story going viral. Retention soaring as twists unfold, women in comments sharing their own betrayals. Statistics from Get Lazo showing 28% of men in their 50s admitting infidelity, peaking like Marcus at 52. Liam tugs my sleeve. "Mom, can we visit the park?" And I scoop him up, cherishing the moment amid the chaos, vowing his future secures today. Back home, I dive into boardroom prep, rallying loyalists who've seen Marcus's distractions tank morale. Whispers of his affair circulating like the South Denver Therapy blog's predictions on divorce rates climbing due to lack of intimacy. A call from the journalist Alina Gutcha tip running a piece on Vostek's internal turmoil. Anonymous sources claiming the CEO's personal life jeopardizes the company. I feed her just enough, no names yet, building suspense like a thriller script. Marcus calls midday. "Honey, everything okay? You seem distant." I laugh lightly, just focused on Liam's health, the irony thick as he mumbles excuses. Ex-users like @VonMudras ghost thread, historical ties to modern scandals, linking affairs to broader societal shifts, while Chloe Smith 17-8 posts about sealed divorce cases hiding nanny affairs, echoing my fears if I don't act fast. Trends from Bloomberg warn against financial infidelity ending love stories, Valentine's alerts that hit home as Marcus hid millions. I cross-reference with Symantec reports on cyber forensics and divorces, my AI tools scanning for more dirt. The afternoon heats up. Sophia posts a selfie from a spa, caption matching a charge on Marcus's secret card sloppy. I screenshot, add to the file. Victoria texts forensic accountant found $10 million siphoned, game changer. Pulse racing. I plot the leak, timing it with Vostek's quarterly earnings call. Liam naps, his breathing steady thanks to meds I administer alone, fueling my fire. Evening approaches. Marcus texts he'll be home late again. I meet an insider at a bar, slipping him docs that expose board manipulations favoring his mistress's endorsements. He nods. This blows up tomorrow. Suspense builds. Viewers imagine the fallout as shares dip on rumors. But no, the story grips tighter. Marcus dines with Sophia now, wine flowing, while I orchestrate from shadows. 2025's Revenge Glow, as channels like Revenge Glow term it, illuminates my path. Stories of wives building secret empires post-betrayal inspiring my own hidden assets. The city pulses, alive with secrets, and I, Alina, weave mine into a net closing around him. Liam wakes, mommy. Story time. I read him tales of heroes triumphing, mirroring my quest. Marcus's key turns in the lock soon, but tonight, I sleep with one eye open, plan advancing. The betrayal stings fresh, but revenge sweetens the air. What comes next? The unraveling accelerates, hooks digging deeper. Shadows creep across the penthouse as Alina Voss tucks Liam into bed, his eyelids fluttering shut under the soft glow of the nightlight, but my thoughts swirl like a cyclone piecing together the next strike in this high-stakes game of retribution. Marcus shuffles in quietly, attempting a hug that I dodge with a yawn, claiming exhaustion from Liam's care, while inside adrenaline surges as I review the latest intel from my allies. The morning headlines erupt. My journalist contact drops the bomb. Vostok CEO Marcus Voss embroiled in personal turmoil amidst rumors of infidelity. The article citing anonymous sources about distractions affecting leadership shares dipping 5%. Pre-market as investors panic, much like the 2025 Tesla exec scandal where whispers of an affair tanked stock by 8% overnight per CNBC reports. I monitor X in real time, searches for Marcus Voss affair spiking. Users like a tech insider daily threading connections to Sophia's lavish posts. One viral post from @GossipGuru225 amassing 50k likes. Billionaire ditches sick kid for #Vostok drama. Echoing trends where public shaming accelerates divorces, as Statista data shows social media influencing 70% of high-profile splits this year. Current analyses from Psychology Today highlight how affairs erode public trust in leaders, with examples like the Amazon founder's mess still cited in 2025 forums, fueling boycotts and board oustings. I cross-reference with LinkedIn trends, where divorce coaches like Sarah Mandel post about women leveraging digital footprints for leverage. Her recent webinar drawing 1OK views on turning betrayal into boardroom power. Phase 3 ignites. Victoria My Lawyer files the divorce papers electronically attaching preliminary evidence of financial misconduct, citing New York family courts rising intolerance for parental neglect in custody battles per recent rulings where fathers lost rights over similar abandonments. Marcus's phone buzzes incessantly as the news spreads. He paces the living room, barking into calls with PR spin doctors. But I feign concern. "What's wrong, darling?" while secretly recording his frantic denials. Sophia's Instagram goes private amid the backlash, her followers dropping as commenters. Flood with hate aligning with 2025's cancel culture wave where mistresses face online mobs as seen in the recent case of that Hollywood producer's side piece doxed on Reddit. I analyzed data from Watch showing negative sentiment around Vostok surging 300%, hashtags like #BoycottVoss trending globally. Liam stirs, calling for water, and I rush to him, whispering promises of a better tomorrow as his tiny hand grips mine, the motivation crystal clear amid the chaos. Back in the fray, my hacker uncovers more encrypted chats where Marcus discusses selling Vostok shares to fund a new life with Sophia, violating insider trading laws, per SEC guidelines updated in 2025 to crack down on such schemes. I forward it to Victoria, who liaises with regulators anonymously, building a case that could lead to federal probes, much like the Enron echoes in modern tech busts. Trends from Business Insider detail how spousal revenge often involves whistleblowing, with 40% of corporate fraud tips coming from jilted partners, per their 2025 whistleblower report. The day escalates. Board members call an emergency meeting via Zoom, their faces etched with worry as stock plummets further, and I join as co-founder, playing the supportive spouse while planting seeds of doubt about Marcus's fitness. "He's been so stressed," I say, but my eyes convey the truth they suspect. X users amplify the drama, threads from @finance watchdog dissecting Vostek's financials, spotting anomalies in quarterly reports that match my findings, one post linking to Sophia's sponsored content funded by diverted ad budgets, current YouTube analytics show revenge narratives exploding, channels like Cheating Stories and Revenge posting daily uploads with 1 meter views, scripting twists like mine to hook audiences with cliffhangers on asset freezes and custody fights. I draw from these, ensuring each revelation builds unbearable tension. Will Marcus crack under pressure? He confronts me that evening. Alina, this Likit's destroying us, but I tilt my head innocently. Asks, you mean the company I built? The air crackles with unspoken accusations. Meanwhile, Liam's doctor calls with good news. His latest tests show improvement, thanks to the experimental AI treatment from Vostek that I pushed through. Irony biting as Marcus skipped the funding vote for a trip. I celebrate quietly baking cookies with Liam. His giggles are balm while plotting the next leak. Photos of Marcus and Sophia at a secluded villa, geotagged and timestamped during Liam's surgery last month. Victoria warns of risks, but trends favor bold moves per DivorceNet. Aggressive evidence presentation wins 65% of contested cases in 2025. The night falls heavy. Marcus retreating to his study, probably pleading with Sophia via burner phone, but my surveillance catches every word. X buzzes with speculation, users predicting a messy split like the Gates divorce redux. Forums on our divorce dissecting strategies I employ. I sip wine, reviewing the dossier now bulging with proof. The net tightening. Liam dreams peacefully, unaware, but I fight for his world. The unraveling hits fever pitch tomorrow. The board votes, and I hold the swing. Suspense mounts. Viewers grip their seats as the empire teeters. Marcus glances my way suspiciously, but underestimates the storm I summon. Revenge pulses through me, electric and unyielding. The city lights flicker like warning signals, and I, Alina, stand ready to flip the switch. The boardroom hums with tension as Alina Voss logs into the emergency Zoom call, her face a mask of composed concern while chaos brews beneath. The screen filled with furrowed brows and urgent whispers from Vostek's elite directors. Marcus dominates the center tile, his voice strained as he deflects questions about the leaked rumors claiming baseless attacks from competitors. But I know the truth simmers in the data. I've V-fed them anonymously spreadsheets showing diverted funds and missed deadlines tied to his distractions. The stock ticker flashes red, down another 7% as markets react to the scandal, mirroring 2025's volatile tech sector, where infidelity exposes like the Meta VP. As affair led to a 12% plunge overnight per Yahoo Finance alerts buzzing on my second monitor, I interject softly, we must prioritize stability for our stakeholders. Planting doubt that blooms as one director cites a Wall Street Journal piece on how personal scandals erode CEO credibility, with 45% of boards ousting leaders in similar cases this year alone. X erupts in parallel, hashtags #MarcusVoss trending worldwide. Users like it Biscandal's daily threading timelines of his public appearances with Sophia's overlapping posts. One viral clip from a T-Spiller 22.5 garnering 2M views. Billionaire dad skips son's hospital for Mistress Vicaris eats inside. Trends from similar web show traffic to gossip sites spiking 400% on such stories, aligning with Pew Research's 2025 data on social media's role in amplifying family dramas, where 68% of users follow real-time revenge arcs for the thrill. I analyze these Pulse's Forbes articles on women reclaiming power post-betrayal, like the ex of that fintech mogul who seized control via proxy votes, fueling my maneuver as I rally silent supporters via encrypted chats. Phase 4 explodes. Victoria serves Marcus the divorce papers mid-meeting, a digital ping that halts his monologue, his face paling as he reads the attachment's custody demands. Prioritizing Liam's health asset freezes on the Cayman accounts and a motion to remove him as CEO for fiduciary breaches. He stammers, "This is a setup," but the board murmurs agreement. One citing Harvard Business Review's trends on executive ousters amid personal turmoil, with infidelity factoring in 30% of C-suite shakeups per their latest study. Sophia's world crumbles too. Her brand deals evaporate as sponsors pull out, ex-users boycotting her content with threads like @InfluencerWatch, exposing paid promotions from Vostek slush funds, echoing the 2025 wave of accountability where mistresses face career-ending backlash, as seen in the Kardashian-adjacent drama that tanked an influencer's follow account by half. I comfort Liam over lunch, his questions about daddy's anger met with gentle reassurances while my phone lights up with regulator confirmations. The SEC launches a probe based on my tips per their updated 2025 guidelines, cracking down on insider trades masked as gifts. Current YouTube metrics from TuberFilter show betrayal channels like Betrayed Wives Club hitting record subs, videos scripting comebacks with forensic twists drawing 500k views hourly, inspiring my narrative's escalation, viewers hooked on the justice porn of assets clawed back. Marcus confronts me in the penthouse later, rage twisting his features. "Alina, how could you? After everything we've built." I meet his gaze coolly. "You built nothing without me and you threw it away for her." The air thickens with unspoken regrets, but I press on, revealing I've bought out minority shares quietly, tipping board control my way. Data from Crunchbase tracks similar power shifts in tech divorces, with women founders like those in the Stripe saga emerging stronger. Liam plays nearby, his laughter a stark contrast to the storm, reminding me why I fight. Evening brings more revelations. My hacker unearths deepfakes Marcus planned to use against me in court, per cybersecurity trends from Norton, where AI manipulations spike in contentious splits. 25% of cases involving fabricated evidence this year. I counter with authentic logs, forwarding to Victoria, who preps ex-users speculate wildly. Threads from @LegalEagle225 breaking down potential outcomes. One post citing New York law favoring primary caregivers in custody, boosting my odds. The night deepens, Marcus packing a bag for a hotel, his pleas falling on deaf ears as Sophia texts him frantically I've leaked her involvement to her agency. Deals crumbling like the recent TikTok star fallout. Trends from Google Analytics show searches for revenge on cheating husband up 50%. Forums on our relationships advising digital sleuthing I mastered. I tuck Liam in, reading him a story of triumph, his sleepy smile stealing my resolve. The board vote looms at dawn. My allies confirmed Marcus's reign ends. Suspense coils tighter. Viewers feel the pulse as the final blow nears. Marcus glances back one last time, defeat in his eyes, but underestimates my endgame. The city awakens to my victory, lights dawning on a new era. Revenge tastes like vindication, sharp and satisfying. The sun rises on a transformed Manhattan skyline as Alina Voss stands before the board in Vostek's gleaming headquarters, the room charged with the weight of impending judgment. My voice steady as I present the irrefutable evidence, screenshots of diverted funds, timelines of neglected duties, and testimonials from employees weary of Marcus's absenteeism. He sits at the head of the table, face ashen, attempting interruptions that fall flat against the data's cold precision. The vote swift and unanimous. Marcus Voss steps down as CEO, effective immediately. His shares frozen pending divorce proceedings. Echoing to 025's seismic shifts in corporate governance, where scandals like the Uber exec's ouster over harassment claims set precedents. Per Bloomberg's real-time analyses showing 55% of boards prioritizing ethics amid public scrutiny. I assume interim leadership, the applause tentative but growing, as stock stabilizes with my announcement of stability measures. Investors breathing relief per MarketWatch alerts flashing green ticks. X ignites with triumph threads from @EmpoweredWomen225 celebrating the comeback. One post with 100k retweets. Wife turns tables on cheating billionaire hubby # Alina Voss rising. Aligning with viral trends where scorned partners reclaim thrones. As Statista charts a 40% uptick in female-led tech turnarounds. Post of all, I analyze these Waves Guardian articles on revenge as empowerment, with examples like the WhatsApp founders X navigating similar waters, infusing my final act with calculated grace. Marcus storms out, lawyers in tow, but Victoria texts victory. Custody leans my way. Judges citing his neglect in light of Liam's needs. Per New York court's 2025 rulings favoring stable parents in 75% of health-impacted cases. Sophia fades into obscurity, her account suspended for ethics violations after brands like Gucci sever ties. Ex-users piling on with exposures mirroring the OnlyFans influencer's downfall earlier this year, where leaked chats led to a follower exodus of 80%. Current YouTube sensations like Ultimate Revenge Stories channel explode with finales akin to mine. Videos wrapping arcs with emotional payoffs that boost retention to 90%. Scripting redemptions that viewers crave. I draw from these. Closing the loop, Liam runs into my arms post-meeting. Mummy, you're a superhero. His health improving under focused care. The AI treatments I pioneered now fully funded without distractions. The penthouse feels lighter that evening. Boxes of Marcus's belongings stacked by the door as he collects them under supervision. His pleas for reconciliation met with my unyielding stare. You chose her. Now live with the void. Data from Psychology Today's 2025. Infidelity reports underscore the long-term toll, regret hitting 62% of cheaters within a year, but I move forward. Launching Vostek's new era with innovations in pediatric AI trends from TechCrunch hailing it as a phoenix rise. X buzzes with my interviews, users like it Revenge Queen threading my story into empowerment anthems. One viral thread dissecting how digital forensics turned the tide, citing tools like those in recent FBI probes. The divorce finalizes weeks later. Assets split with me claiming 70% via proven contributions. Per Forbes, high net worth divorce trends showing women gaining ground through evidence-led battles. Liam thrives. School reports glowing, his laughter filling rooms once shadowed by absence. Sophia attempts a comeback podcast, but backlash buries it. X algorithms demoting her amid cancel waves as seen in the TikTok drama cycles of 2025. I reflect on the journey from betrayal's sting to victory's embrace, empowering others via anonymous tips to similar women. Trends from Redditors surviving infidelity showing support groups ballooning to millions. The city thrives below Vostek's valuation rebounding 15% under my helm. Analysts on CNBC praising the pivot. Marcus fades into headlines as a cautionary tale, his new ventures floundering without my code. Per Business Insider's follow-ups on fallen titans. Liam and I stroll Central Park, leaves crunching underfoot, his hand in mine symbolizing reclaimed futures. The revenge complete, not in destruction but restoration. Hooks releasing as peace settles. Viewers, this tale ends with empowerment's dawn, but echoes eternally in every betrayed heart fighting back.